What is going on, everyone? Nick here, and welcome back to Nack Crater County, where we are we're on the climb to 1200 pop so that we can get our farm going. we had a nice little start earlier, or in the last episode, and we're gonna look to expand a bit today. Now, if you're looking at the bottom and you're like, man, thought we only got to 880 last time, that is true. I opened it and it was adjusting some settings and didn't realize it was like it unpaused at some point, so we got a few more residents, so I apologize for that. But we're gonna unpause now and let this go for a bit. But I like how we've started. We have some industrial demand, we have some commercial demand as well, which the commercial one's a bit. We have plenty of spaces to fill commercial, so I'm not super worried. I think what the plan is today is I want to build out this way, and so that we can have another little neighborhood up here. So you know what, let's just start that right now, shall we? Want to go? I'll go up to here. Eventually, I think this is gonna run all the way across through the farm area, basically, so that the farm, all the trucks and stuff we produce from the farm connect to this. But for now, let's just go here. And then we're still gonna rock some dirt roads off of this. Now, did that mess up this at all? No. We'll probably have to go in and fix that, but right now it's not the biggest deal in the world. So I'm kind of just gonna mimic what we did on this other side. Now, I don't want, because this is gonna be highway, I don't really want to go like right up against it, so this is as far out as we're gonna go. And it's not gonna be exactly the same. We're just gonna do some nice little, whoops, oh, one too far. We're just gonna do some nice little grids out here just to make it easy. Especially because I think this is going to be, I like doing the little off grids, and then this is gonna be where like our schools and stuff are. Because this area for sure is, I'm not gonna put a high school over here. I want this to be the low educated because they're so close to the farm. I think that would work out for us a bit. And actually, I am gonna extend this out at least to there, so that we could do that. Okay, that way they have 2 ins at 2 outs. And then let's go ahead, knock out this zoning. So I want to, oh, I should have made that, oh well, whatever. Not the end of the world. Let's have some different houses. Do that. We also should definitely pause it and get our water lines going. It'd be nice to, you know, actually have that working. Gonna go all the way across. Then we do need, that's a bit of a bummer actually. Let's go up like that. There we go. All right, there we go. Our water lines are good. Now, as far as electric, we're gonna have to just hop it like so. Oops, what? Oh my god, I have no money. Where did all my money go? What costs so much money? I use dirt road. What? That's crazy. I did not realize that used that much money. Huh. Okay. Well, did I use the wrong? No, I was like, did I use like the heated pipes or whatever? But no, I didn't. Those are here. Weird. All right. So we got to let this go up a bit. And actually, that kind of works because I think we'll connect it from here. Like that, just because that looks a little prettier, and then that way we don't have telephone wires going across people's houses and stuff. But that should take care of our commercial demand, and then that's also going to start to improve our the slight bit of residential demand we have. Now, we do have a lot of industry demand, so I think I think we're just gonna build a tiny bit of industry. Oh no, we're almost at 1200, so we can hold off. I think it will slow down the growth of the city by, you know, not having industrial. I guess we could. No, I don't want to. Never mind. I was gonna say we could put some right here, but I don't think that's what I'm looking for. My little princess was trapped in a tree. It took. Oh, they're complaining because of the fire coverage. The fire coverage is garbage. That is absolutely true. But there's not a lot we can do about that right now. We don't have any money. So once we get the farm up and running, we should our money situation should basically be fixed for the foreseeable future. So I'm not super worried. It's just we got to get to that point first, and we're about to. We are about to. So it looks like we will be able to do a bit of the farm today, which is nice. And I believe that also is going to unlock... Oh, no, we need 2200 for that. Is this going to unlock... Oh, there we go. Yeah. So we get industry areas. We get industry. We get a lot of new policies. We got a bunch of paths. We get parks. We get kind of everything in this one. Yeah, the parks are huge. We definitely want the parks because we want that... So let me pause it. So we want to do a couple of parks first. Just because of how... Do we have a park that'll fit in this spot? Even our smallest ones don't really fit here. That's so upsetting. Let's see. I mean, we could fit this. A little Japanese garden here. But, like, is a Japanese garden fun for kids? Not really. Did we unlock high school? We did. Could a high school fit here? No. Okay. So that's actually fine. Let's see. Where do we want to put the high school? Let's see. I mean, we could... Let's see. Yeah, no, we got new buildings. We got all kinds of new buildings. But we need to have the education at least taken care of a little bit. So where do we put it? I mean, we could put it over here. It just doesn't have good coverage. And I want this to be the lower education. I mean, we could just say, all right, sorry, y'all, we're going to end up deleting you. And having this across the street from the school. Have it, like, right here. I mean, that's not the most ideal thing in the world, but we might just have to. Let's do it. Let's do it. I've committed. We have very little money again. That's fine. So we'll let this run for a bit. We now have a high school going. I'm gonna put a Japanese garden in here. Little bit of a bummer that I thought that was enough space for a park to fit behind there. I was wrong. But that's okay. So we'll let this run on speed 3 for a bit. And our industrial demand is going to climb, but that's fine. Because what I'm going to start doing is we're going to start doing the farm. And what I want to do is I'm just going to kind of outline our farm a bit. And just kind of let it... I like outlining it so that we just know kind of what we're looking at. Feels like a very sharp curve, but it should be fine. Well, I like that this can just go all the way around. Now I want to try to maintain this little formation up here. That's very sharp. Going like that. Continue around. We'll make this swoop in here. And then if we can... Oh, look at that. Look how smooth that transition is. Hell yeah. So that I just want to do that because that is telling me what the boundaries of my farm are going to be. And so when we go in and make the district, we want to make an industrial area. And we're just going to paint this whole bad boy. Just like this. Now we will be expanding this a bit. How is it we make it a... Oh, I have to do that on top of it, right? Oh my god, I forgot how to do this. Hold on. Let me pause. Cause like this is the like base game one. Let's erase this entire one. So hold on. So I think you make it a district, and then from there you make it a farm. We go like that, then we go here. There we go. Okay, that's how you do that. And then now you may be like, okay, well that curvature is going to be annoying to connect to, in which you're partly right. We're gonna have that go right there, so that's gonna run through the center of our farm. And then what we want to do is we kind of are gonna build almost a grid, but not quite a grid, using the... And actually we can use the industrial roads, which is nice. So I'm going to start off by going just up here. And we don't have a ton of money right now, so it's going to be kind of a slow process. So we got to wait till we have 15,000. That's fine. We got this little area, and then what we can do is I'm going to go in here and start making some policies. Or making some districts, which we could then put policies onto. So this little district here, and this is going to be its own separate little district over here, in which this might encompass this as well, I think. I think this whole area here is going to be one thing. We want to make King's Square over here, which we'll rename these. If you guys have ideas for names, let me know. We'll rename these, but this is going to be... When we go here, we go for policies. We're going to do schools out, which means that they'll prefer working. So we're going to do that for them, just so that that area can kind of, you know, figure their stuff out and be fine. We are starting to hear stuff level up, which is great. We could throw in a park to kind of speed that up a bit, which I'm going to. We'll go ahead and put it right here. And that will just help this district level up a bit. And that's kind of what we're looking for. Now, this area over here, we actually want the same thing. Oh, a park doesn't perfectly fit in that? Hold on. Isn't there is a park that fits in there perfectly, right? Oh, I'm about to be real upset. I thought... that's annoying. I mean, we could get rid of... We could go like this, and then throw a park in here that's big. Oh yeah, right there. It's gonna be slightly off, but that's fine. We do that. We do need a school over here. I'm just gonna put the really big, the bigger elementary school here, and this is gonna satisfy this area. And then that's all the schooling that side's gonna get. So that's good. We take they're basically done, and we're gonna expand eventually. This district's also gonna spill onto this side, and it'll be just like a big community. And eventually, we'll probably keep it low residential or low density residential. But for now, this is fine. Yeah, they want us to make fishing industry. We're not gonna do that. We're gonna make a farm. Now I could go buck wild and take a loan to get this started, which isn't a terrible idea, actually. Let's do it. We're gonna take that loan because this is gonna generate us a lot of income once we do actually get this. Now, the thing I want to do with this farm building here is I don't want this on an area which has like very good growth potential, or it's very fertile land. So I want it kind of over in this corner, I think. So let me make... We're just going to make a little dirt road that goes across. Now you might be like, that's ugly as sin, and that's fine. Oh, need to make it like a little bit more in. Let's do that. We're going to start it here, go across to here. And that's perfect. And plop our thing right there. That unlocks small pasture, small crop field, which is the important thing, and then small grain silos, which are also very important. And those we're going to build right off of this, because this is going to have... What do you mean not industry area? What? What? Oh, did it? Hold on. What? Let me erase Grove Park. No, so it's not. Am I losing my mind? What is the... Is it industrial? Oh, it is. No, I want to expand this. Yeah. There we go. All right. So this is how we... Okay, I was like, I can't remember for the life of me what I'm doing wrong, but that's okay. We cut it off about right there. Oh, went a little far on there. Losing it. Oops. Let me just rein this in a bit. Okay, or just delete it all. Whatever. Whatever, game. There we go. Now let's just fill all that in. There we go. This is our huge... This is birdsong agricultural area. Sure. That's fine for now. And now we can play some crops. So, we want these... I don't want these on the main road at all. So we want them off of this road here. And you can look at what the estimated production is. And so we're looking at all the way across is 4,800 because this is very fertile land. We're just going to go ahead, and I think we're going to build 2 of these for now. And then we want a... So we got to wait for the small silo. We need 6,000 for the small silo. That's okay. We have these 2, and then as far as crops go, I'm not a particularly, like... I don't know what could easily be grown in an area like this. I mean, this is like Pacific Northwesty. I'm trying to think what would grow there. I don't actually know. I guess potatoes. Potatoes would grow there. Yeah, let's go. We'll go potatoes. Why not? We'll just grow a bunch of potatoes. And that's fine. And we can basically, we'll just have a bunch of crop fields going throughout here. And we need water. I forgot about that. Because obviously... You know, crops need water. There we go. And then these guys down here need it as well. So, let's hopefully not build... It's so expansive. There we go. And then we'll just continue this just to connect it up. There we go. And they need electricity, which luckily, that's quite easy. There we go. All right. So now once we unpause, our industry demand should start to plummet. And once it starts to get really low, that's when we can start dezoning the area over here. Because we're gonna want to funnel everyone into this area. Now, something I haven't been doing, which I should be doing, is checking out our junctions. So we want to stop here. Everything over there is good. This doesn't need to be a traffic light. It's not enough. It's not enough to warrant that. And then this one, we'll have that be the stop. Okay. Then that doesn't have one. Okay, cool. There we go. So we're in a good spot. Eventually we will start looking at making this highway. Now I just realized we are going to have to move this eventually. But that's okay. But okay, cool. So we had the start of our farm. We can check out how the farm's doing. So we can check out, we have 54 of 90 workers, so that's really good. Our crop output right now, they're basically collecting the crops and immediately selling it. And that won't... What is this? Increase upkeep cost, but increase storage capacity. Okay. Don't really want that yet. We really want to get to... Ooh, we're looking at power issues. Okay. Let's pause. So, now's where we gotta determine... We don't have money. This could be bad. This could be an issue. I may have went too ham. We might have to look at taking a loan. Or we could do is up the budget for electricity for a bit. So we could put this at like 130 and see if it's fine for a little while. Let's do that. That should put us back, yeah, to where we're green. And then we'll let this run for a bit. This is so far not producing anything yet. Which, I mean, makes sense. It did just get planted, but... it says garbage processing is 0, but we have... Oh, because that's for recycling. Okay. We should be fine. And then once this gets to 6,000, we'll just get a windmill and start putting some windmills over here. Just to be kind of a... Almost a stopgap. Not enough educated workers. I mean, we have the high school, so we should have that soon. I do love that just, like, we're hearing the dings constantly, which means we're getting more... The houses are leveling up. And we can check that out by going levels. Yeah, so stuff's starting to level up. We're starting to get some good commercial stuff. So that's all good. All good. And now for wind, oh, but that's going to cause so much sound issues for them. Oof. I think we could roll with what we have for a little bit. Why did my electricity go up so high? What is it that made it dip? Huh. Did we have a moment where we had a coal shortage? Interesting, okay. We'll let that run for now. Let's get, since we're kind of okay for right now, let's get a silo going. And for the silos, I do want these kind of placed up here. It does end up using up some, although I guess we could have it on this outer way here. So let's do that. Let me go and zone some industry, and we're gonna push this out slightly, just so that we could build on the outside of the road. And that's where I'm going to keep my storage, so that's not taking up the valuable land. We'll throw one of those down right there. And now they'll come in, they'll get their stuff, they'll drive down this street and store it right here, which of course it's out of range of the goddamn electricity. That's fine. Again, this is all... It's just like starting a new town where you end up having a situation where it's spread apart a bit because you want to try to maintain as much of this land as you can. But once everything's kind of filled in, you can delete all this stuff. And so we're already making a profit on our farm, which is phenomenal. As far as workers go, we got 71 of 90, which is great. Our electricity use is still teetering a bit. But it should be fine. We can leave it where it's at for now. And we're starting to get some good money in, which is just like exactly what we want. Now at some point we will need to connect this, which that might be coming in the near future, because I would like to have a second connection, but we don't have highways unlocked yet. At what point do we... I would like to have tram roads as well. Is there... Oh, here we go. Highway. So we get two-way highway. Yeah, so we get our two-way... We get... It's a two... I want the two-lane, yeah. So 2200. Okay. Oh, the one-way highway with sound barriers is 4,000. Okay. So it might be good to have this just be regular roads for a bit. Why do we keep losing? Our money is wiling out. Our money and our electricity keeps going crazy. I think it's the temperature. I haven't played. This is actually the first game I've done with the snowfall map pack. Let's see. I would like. Yeah, I mean, they have like a nice little park. I'm not really tripping. So let's zone a little bit more. So let's make. I want this to be commercial. And then we can zone the rest to be residential. Now, they're not going to love living next to a farm. And actually, I want to make a connection going across here. Yeah, that should be good. So they're not going to love living next to a farm. So I'm just going to do a little commercial corridor here. Just to keep kind of the sound away from them. And that should work out just fine. Okay, we're starting to get a good amount of money again. Let's see, how are we looking here? That's already almost full, Jesus. Let's keep going. We're going to build some more crops. Go like that. And then we probably should add another silo for that. We're going to go like that. And they're just going to be making short little trips here. Does that look jank as all hell? Absolutely. But it works. It works. We're going to start producing quite a bit. It'll give us a lot of money to do a lot of other things. We also do need to start looking into having a fire department over here. That's actually... We don't want the farm to burn down. So we'll definitely do that. We'll definitely be doing that. But for now, we're looking pretty solid. We do have negative currently. So for the next... So we've already... Oh no, we don't have enough workers yet. So as we go on leveling up, we'll get more and more better stuff. But I feel like the small fields kind of are fine. Like we don't have to go crazy with like the bigger plots. I mean, I could be wrong. You guys can let me know if I'm wrong in the comments, but I feel like it should be fine. See, these should both be set to balanced. Yeah, they are. Okay. And there, it looks like they're driving this stuff out of the city to sell it. Awesome. Now, what I would love is, where is our? Okay, so the rail line's up here. I would like to get potentially a rail area over here. I think that would be very convenient. Or having some kind of maybe a small cargo airport up here. Just so we could kind of ship out our goods, because this is our main industry. But if it ends up just being they're supplying the community kind of thing, and we could make these, because we could go in here and make this self-sustaining. It's somewhere in here. Recreational use, smoking ban. No, okay. So we don't have it yet, but we can eventually make these basically green living, and we can make the commercial area using local produce, which the commercial area is booming, which is awesome. It's very awesome. Now let's see. What I would like to do is we definitely want. Ooh, we hit Boomtown. Okay, so we get airport. We now have transportation services, which is awesome. That's actually huge. We now have our different interchanges we can get. We do have highways now, so we could rock a highway. Whether we do that right away or not is the question. And then we also have death care that we got to look out for. We have, let's see, we have advanced wind turbines we could put in the river. We do have a medical helicopter depot, which is good. Let's see. And then, yeah, biofuel. We have small warehouses, which are very good. I think we're still going to focus a bit on the farm, which we now have $60,000. Okay. So let's go ahead. We need to get some death care going. So we'll take a cemetery. We'll plop a cemetery up here. This is like kind of a nice area for a cemetery, I feel like. Where it's like there's a park across the street. You know, you had this sad time. You could walk through the park. You do a little shopping. I feel like that's an okay use for that. So we'll leave that as is. Now for this, I do want animals in the farm. Now the problem with animals though is that they do have, oh, they have noise pollution, not normal pollution. Interesting. Okay. So we're going to put them on this side. We're going to have them near, let's see. Yeah, we'll have them near, or do we just want them in here? How do we want to do this? Let's see. So if we're looking at this, I want this to be a national park. This just feels like a nice little national park. And so I don't want to build into that. So I think having, let's see. I think having, because the pigs, or the animals, I don't believe need to be on, like their production doesn't change based on where I'm placing them. Yeah. So let's go ahead. We'll have them along this road up here. Yeah, we need to increase the industry area just a little bit. We'll extend this out a bit. And I mean, what we could do as well is we could build a little out over here and have a an area dedicated to animals, which isn't a terrible plan actually. I think I messed myself up by doing, yeah. Yeah, we'd have to move the silos. So I was gonna say we could build this across and have the pigs over here. Or we could do it down here. But it's just I'd want them close to the silos and like off, like just off of the silos. So actually let's go industrial road. What if we did it off of this? Why does this not feel straight? Let's do it off of here. I feel like that will cause quite a bit of traffic, though. We could just go like this. Knowing that... Let's do that. We'll need to reconnect this. We'll connect it like that. And this is going to be where our pigs are. This is going to be where our animals are kept. We don't want a ton of animals, I don't think. But if we can get a few of them in here. We could actually get quite a few of them in here. Now that I'm looking at it. And let's go with... We could do cows and pigs. Why not? We'll do a little mixture. Have some cows, have some pigs. And then what we want from there is we need a small warehouse. And this one doesn't pollute, does it? No, okay, I didn't think so. And we'll set the small warehouse right across the street. And that is going to take animal products. And now what they'll do is they'll use the crops we're doing to feed the animals. Animals will choose animal product, and we'll be looking good. Let's see. So we are starting to run into power issues, but because we have these advanced wind turbines, which do need to be placed in water, which, ooh, look at all that. Okay, so I think we buy our first tile. We buy this tile down here, which we probably were going to... I do have 81 tiles mod on, so I can buy every tile. So we're going to go ahead and buy this one. Because we want access to this. Because this is a good way of having like very solid and renewable, not renewable, but less polluting energy. We just bring that right into there, and we're gonna be good, right? Yes, there we go. Okay, so now what we can do is let's go into our policies, our budget again, and we're gonna drop this down Back to 100. I like keeping it at 100. I know some people like to get really nitpicky with this. But for me, I would rather have it be at 100 and then I just know when to... to add more stuff. So that we can, you know, keep everything going. Let's see, what is it we got recently? We have a medical clinic. We don't have elder care. We should probably get a child care center. And they're going to really love this child care center when it gets built. So that's nice. We could have it right in here. Because this is going to end up being next to the freeway, which is both parts ideal and not ideal. So let's go ahead and place it right there. It's going to make everybody super jazzed. And then we'll be good there. I'd kind of want to give this area up here a park. We also do need to look at transportation. A tram, I would like to upgrade this main road here to a tram line so that you could take a tram to work if you worked at the farm. That's just something that I feel like would be nice. We do have some residential demand though as well. Where's my... Yeah, this is the right road. Okay. So I'm going to... Let's see. See what they're getting really close to being polluted there though. I might hold off on building there. You can hear it. You can... well, I don't know how well you guys can hear it, but our buildings are leveling up really smoothly. It's going super well. Our farm is not producing... Every time it does output, it is producing quite a bit. Yeah, we definitely have... And we have a lot of crops. This is going to be balanced. That should be filling up soon. Worker-wise, we're one worker away from leveling up. Or from getting to the point where we can level. Now we just got to produce. So that's just a matter of letting it run. So that's great. And then... Let's see. Do we... At this point... Oh, we have a post... Yeah, they want a post office. I always forget about that. So it does have a little bit of noise pollution, which isn't the end of the world. We could just throw it right here. And it not be an issue. Oh, nice. So we leveled up. So what's nice here is we have stuff like a cattle shed and a small barn. The cattle shed does pollute. And I feel like it's a bit... I don't know. It's a little mean. But we do get a flour mill and a bakery, which is what I eventually want. That's going to be the product that we produce with our farm. We'll take some of the crops, turn into flour. We'll take some of the crops, feed the animals. Then we'll take the crops, the animals, and the flowers, and use that at the bakery to make baked goods, and those sell for higher. So that's awesome. The workers' barracks will also want. That's a very important thing to have. See, I'm kind of thinking... Where's a good spot for this? I mean, it might have to just be like right here, but the noise pollution of it is annoying, and this produces a lot of traffic as well. Let's see. I mean, having it here, it just doesn't get coverage. Oh, well, look at that. We have a thing that's destroyed. Wow, that's crazy. That's wild. It's almost like, wow. All right. There we go. So we got a little post office here. It's right off of the main street. But they should be happy now that they have postal services. And we still want... Our industrial demand is still up there, so... Once we can get this, which we can now, we get a little workers' barracks. And we can just kind of shove that right in there. And now we have a nice little workers' barracks next to our main farm building. And that's just basically... It's extra workers. We'll end up getting 40 eventually. So that's quite nice. That's quite nice. I'm happy with this. I like that we were able to get our farm done today. As you can see, there's no flour output yet, but we are starting to output some animal stuff. And so that's just very convenient. It's just very convenient overall. And then so we're looking at sewage treatments, the next thing that we're going to have to deal with. And actually, a good way to deal with that is going to, let's get our eco inland treatment plant. And we are just going to demolish a chunk of our industrial stuff there. And what that's going to do, oops. What that now does is that now takes away some of the industrial demand or the industrial area over here and will push more people to go work at the farm. Because we still have room for, what was that, 41 workers? So if we can get 41 workers over there, get our output going, it'll be all good. At least it should be. The hope is that. Right, I'm going to pause this one here. We are going to we're gonna end the episode here. I like what we've been able to do. What do you guys complain about? Not enough customers. You are on the main drag next to a thriving little city over here. I don't know how you don't have enough customers. But you know, whatever. We'll figure that out. We'll figure that out next episode. I think next episode the plan is I want to have a good transportation network going through here. I definitely want a tram going kind of back and forth on this main strip. I also think I will make this a diamond interchange with an overpass going over that the tram will go on. Just so that we could get that started. And then I think next episode I want to connect. I want to connect here. That's the goal, because we'll still be working on the farm. So we want to get that to a point where we're getting some good money out of that. But I just want to make the way to get around the city, the interconnectivity, much higher. I think that would do wonders for us. But yeah, I'm gonna get out of here. Thank you guys so much for the support on this series so far, and hopefully I'll see you next time. See ya.